Class 10th. Subject English. Poem 2.3 The Twins. English Workshop. Question 1. Rewrite putting the mistakes in the speaker's life in their proper order. Answer. First, D. No one in the family could distinguish between the twin babies. Second, E. At the naming ceremony, wrong names were given to twin brothers. Third, A. He means the narrator got beaten up often at school. Fourth, C. The speaker desperately asks for guidance. Fifth, B. The speaker's bride became his brother's wife. Sixth, F. Even in death, the twins were not spared during burial. Question 2. Pick out 4 situations in the lives of the twins which are too absurd and senseless to believe. Answer. 1. No one knew which of the 2 siblings was a twin of the other. Second, the twins got completely mixed while being washed by the nurse. Third, the poet's brother got his name and vice versa. Fourth, when the poet died, his brother John was buried. Question 3. A. Complete the web diagram. Poet uses humor to create laughter, make readers happy, to create good mood, reduce boredom, reduce freedom, convey the fusion. Question 3. B. Pick out and write the lines from the poem that prove the following. Answer. 1. For somehow my intended bride became my brother's wife. 2. My brother John got christened me and I got christened him. Question 4. Pick out lines that contains alliteration. Answer. A. It puzzled all our kith and kin. B. Inform and future, face and lime. C. One day, to make the matter worse. Pun. Answer. A. That fox got talking me for him. B. I grew so like my brother. Hyperbole. A. We got completely mixed. B. My brother John got christened me and I got christened him. Question 5. Pick out from the poem sets of words that generally go together. For example, kith and kin. Answer. A. Fearful pitch. B. Fate's decree. C. Domestic life. D. Turn the tide. Question 6. Write in your notebook the summary of this poem in about 15 to 20 lines in your own words. You can suggest another humorous title. Title: Twists in the Lives of Twins. The poet Henry Samrick Lake has placed twins at the core of this poem. The twins are identical in every aspect: height, build, features, and physique. They look so alike that they are constantly mistaken for each other, and this becomes the central point of the poem. To begin with, even relatives and friends seem puzzled, constantly mixing up the 2 brothers just before their christening as they were being bathed by the nurse. They were switched mistakenly and got each other's names. At school too. The brighter of the two, the poet gets beaten by the teachers for John's mistakes. The poet asks everyone to suggest ways to prove his identity. Things get quite serious when the poet's bride-to-be marries John. The ultimate mix-up happens when John is buried accidentally instead of the poet, who has died. Question 7. Write an appreciation of the poem with reference to all points mentioned on page 5. Answer. Title. The title of the poem is The Twins. Poet. The poet of the poem is Henry Shamrock Leigh. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is ABAB. Favorite lines. This fatal likeness even dogged my footsteps when at school, and I was always getting flogged, for John turned out a fool. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is the problems faced by one of the identical twins. All the problems are so exaggerated that they created humorous effect. Still, the poet achieves a balance by making the readers believe, at least for a short time, the way of thinking of his argument. Figures of speech, alliteration, hyperbole, pun, repetition. Spatial features. This poem is light-hearted and employs humor to highlight its main points. It is divided into 4 paragraphs, each with 8 lines, because the poem has 8 lines. The rhyme scheme is ABAB. The author makes good use of figures of speech in this poem, including puns and hyperbole. Why I like or dislike the poem. I like this poem because it is humorous and light-hearted. I am also fascinated by the world of twins and how they must feel having someone who looks so much like themselves.